Hi, I'm Futurizm, and this is Call of Duty Commentaries, a new video series I'll be doing where once or twice a week I'll take some Call of Duty footage and I'll talk about something that's interested me. This is some one-shot footage that I've done on Call of Duty. It's taken from the bonus game types. I'm really enjoying the bonus game types at the moment. It's one of the few things that's keeping me playing Advanced Warfare. This and Gun Game. I'm really enjoying Gun Game. I've actually got some good footage from Gun Game that I'll be making a new video out of soon. I might actually use it for the next commentary. I go 35 and 8 in this clip, which is very good for me. I am not a sniper normally at all. You'll probably see I miss quite a few shots. But using the iron sight and stock, I managed to pull it together. I really like the stock. I think it makes a massive difference. And if you do play this bonus game type, I'd recommend trying this class out, because you can't make a class in one shot. You have to pick one of the presets, which I think if you they made it like the league play, where they basically lock out some of the weapons that you can't use and the perks you can't use. I think that make it quite nice, but it also makes it easier because you know what you're playing against. It's really limiting down the options basically of the other players. I play quite defensively in this one, hence probably why I get my 20 kill streak. I also play quite objectively. As you see, I try and get the flags quite often, and I just feed them UAVs, which is always quite useful. I just want to take this opportunity to outline what the channel really does. As you've been subscribing already, you probably see that I mainly do COD splat drone clips and stuff like that, mainly montages and other things. I want to try and broaden the horizon. I'm going to start playing some horror games. I've got the new Resident Evil Revelations 2, which looks really good. I think it's built on the Evil Within engine, and I did complete that, and that was quite nice. I know Evil Within, I think the story was made by the people who made Resident Evil, so I think that just follow a similar feel as well. I also got Alien Isolation that I've been meaning to play through, but I've never got around to, so hopefully I'll get around to that as well. Hopefully I'll be doing these commentaries twice a week, give the channel a bit of the new elements from a personal point of view, and hopefully it gives you a chance for you guys to ask me some questions or anything like that. I want to take this opportunity now to mainly give like a review of my consensus of COD Advanced Warfare. I feel like everyone's put their 2 pence in, and I think I'd like to put mine in. I play COD mainly for the thrown lethals, so if you've seen on Ghosts I used to use thrown 9s, I used to use quite a lot of Tomahawks and Black Ops 2, and so on and so forth. The spike drones and this I have so many problems with, but they are quite a lot of fun, like the boomerang kills. I put a montage up recently, and it is quite nice, you know, to pop one around a corner and not even have them have an opportunity to shoot you and you can still kill them, and I think it's quite annoying to have it done to you, which is probably why I enjoy doing it. However, they are just so slow when you're firing them, so they are I really have to be going around and hoping and using them for the kills, like whereas with throwing knives and tomahawks you could almost save yourself. If you were like caught up in a corner and you're reloading your weapon, you could throw your throwing knife and it'd get you out of the spot, whereas spike drones, they're just so slow, and with having the exosuits and that you can dodge, it's almost impossible. Going on to the exosuits as well, some people like them. I quite liked it when I first started playing with it. I was like, oh, it's a bit Titanfall-esque, and I liked the pace of Titanfall when I first got it. I didn't like how big the maps were and all the AI, but in this I thought, oh, maybe Call of Duty would be able to pull it out the bag. It's a bit different. But after playing with it more and more, and obviously people getting a feel for it, it just sort of led to the fact that it lost that COD feel. I know a lot of people have said this, and I've watched a few videos, people have talked about the COD feel, I suppose that you call it. And I know exactly what they mean. Like, I've been playing Call of Duty since Call of Duty 1 back on the PC, and it really doesn't feel the same. I'm not saying they shouldn't go with it, like, cause I do like the idea. I just think it needs a bit more refinement. I think they've only had one game at it, and unfortunately, because of how the market is, I don't think they'll get another chance at it. I think unfortunately it might get shelved. If they could release it as a different game, maybe, and you know, change, not trying to steal the entire client base of COD and make them play this game, because I don't think it's worked this time around. Other problems I have with it are your guns and kill streaks. The guns being that if they aren't nerfing a gun, they're just making one gun more powerful. Like the barrel was overpowered, so I think they dropped the range on that a little bit to make it like a 4 or 5 shot at range, which basically meant no one used it and everyone moved on to the ASM1 because it's 3 shot kill pretty much all the time. And unless you're lucky enough to get the Bal Obsidian Steed, that has a similar kind of hit marker, death range, and it really limits to what you're going to get. Like if I'm trying to play and if I'm not sweating hard and using stuff like the ASM1s and trying to kill people off, or you're just constantly getting shot by them, and it really does make me rage, and I end up switching to game types like the bonus ones, which is what's making it a bit more enjoyable, definitely. The kill streaks that I mentioned as well, like I hate the system hack. A lot of people have said it as well. It just lasts too long. just ruins the game. Like, you can be in the middle of the kill streak or in the middle of doing something important, and then you get this big flash, and that's it, it's game over, you're dead. And I don't like that. The fact that they also tend to be teamed up with bombing runs and warbirds, and as soon as they get one, especially on domination, it's just a frenzy. Like, they're just feeding their next kill streak, and they're sat at the back camping, and you just can't get close enough to them to finish them off and to break this kill streak, especially when it gets to half time. On domination, you're trying to get out your spawn and get that B spot to try and make your team in front. It's almost impossible. Like, I think I spent the first minute of that just dying, spawn death after spawn death after spawn death, because they've got it all spotted up. I die here, it's irritating. I think it was on 25 and 2, I think that's my kill streak. It's really irritating. What was I saying? Oh yeah, bombing runs and warbirds, and it's just irritating. Like, the first minute of the second half is just deaths. But I suppose if you can't take that away from the game, there's always been that kind of balance in every Call of Duty, but it really just hit home in this one. There is some good points to it though. This is only a silver lining. The campaign on this one was superb. I will have to give Sledgehammer that. I really enjoyed it. Having Kevin Spacey in, I just did a bit of a collateral. I didn't even notice I did that until I watched the clip back. Yeah, having Kevin Spacey in, it must have cost a fortune, but it really like adds to that sort of element of, like, I don't know, like a story that you get out of the game. Because at the end of the day, it's for the campaign issue. Playing computer games for the story that you get, and I really did enjoy it in this one. I think that's everything anyway. I just rounded it up. I skipped to the end there. Thank you very much for listening. Hope give me a subscribe if you did enjoy this, and if you want to see more comment like this, check out some of the videos. Like I said, I've got some spike drones and actually a one-shot montage that I put link at the end of this video. Thanks very much. The Futurizm signing off.